So, Samsung, why? Why would you do this, Samsung? Why? You know what I'm talking about, Samsung. Why would you fold touchscreen phones? It's dodgy shit, isn't it? You'll have a freaking crease down the middle. Haven't you thought about that? And it'll be chunky as fuck, innit? So why bother? What's happening with the world these days? Technology. Fam. This is like the next step in phones. In the phone world. Like Samsung's foldable phones. Magnets as well. Let's see this unboxing then, yeah? And y'all know MKBHD. He's basically the boss of tech on YouTube. Let's go check him out, yeah?
What's up guys, MKBHD here, and welcome to the retail unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Fold. So this is an interesting one. This is the first foldable phone that's really going on sale to the masses. It's priced way higher than even any other high-end Samsung flagship, so it's clearly positioned as a luxury device. And so while you're probably right that most people won't be buying this, some people will. So it's already on sale, it's pre-order. So this is what people paying that $1,980 will get in the box, plus a few bonus second impressions. So if you haven't already seen my detailed first impressions video, boom, it's up there in the corner, or it's the first link right below that like button. So you're about to see a bunch of examples of Samsung trying really hard to make you feel like your money was well spent. So the presentation of the box, as you've seen, within a box, it's awesome, it's super.
What's the point, man? I don't care about the packaging. I care about the product. Jeez.
Extra. The thin box on the top is the phone, believe it or not, but we're going to put that to the side for a second because you do get some other stuff. So in this pouch here at the top, there's a two-piece Kevlar case and a SIM card ejector tool, and we'll get back to that case in a minute. Then in this little AKG sleeve here at the top, there are a pair of Samsung Galaxy Buds. So these are the $139 wireless earbuds that you could consider AirPods equivalents in the Samsung or Android world. Pretty big inclusion here if you ask me, and since the Galaxy Fold doesn't have a headphone jack, this is one step closer to committing to wireless. There's no other dongles, just straight up wireless headphones. Then there's also a fast charger and USB-C to full-size USB dongle in the box. And then on the other side in those boxes there are more rubber tips for the Galaxy Buds and a USB-C to USB-A cable. And then that's it for accessories, which brings us back to this thin white box from the top. Just like the other box, it says Galaxy, but folded, so Galaxy Fold. And inside is the phone, folded flat. So that's why it's so thin. I don't know exactly why they ship it like this, if it's to avoid having a big crease from the factory, or it's just more dramatic, or both, or neither. I don't know, but it ships flat. This is the black one. And then I'll shut up for a second so we can get the plastic off it. Always fun. So booting it up for the first time, the setup process is pretty much identical to the Galaxy S10 or any other Samsung phone. You sign into your Google account, you sign into your Samsung account. You can do this on the front screen or on the inside screen, but like I said in the first impressions video, that keyboard is kind of small, so I prefer the bigger screen. And then by the end of it, eventually, you end up in the Galaxy Fold with the smart stock black butterfly wallpaper with the pitch black pixels around the edges and the middle. That is the unboxing experience. Now about that case it came with. So any case for the Galaxy Fold that anyone makes will either have to be foldable or come in two pieces. This seems like the smart way to do it. It's a two-piece Kevlar sort of flexible material, but it avoids that huge hinge and it has no moving parts. It has adhesive, of course, also on the inside that you can line up to attach it, but you don't actually have to use the adhesive if you don't want to. I found the installation goes on and comes off just fine. And yeah, it gets a little more protected and a little uglier with the case on it, kind of like with any other case. Okay, last thing I felt the need to demonstrate in this quick unboxing and second impressions is just how solid these magnets are. I didn't have a mic at the first impressions, but now I do have one, so that is just super satisfying. Flip phones are back, and for good reason. So there's a magnet in each side of the Galaxy Fold, about 2/3 of the way down, as demonstrated by this magnet paper, my new favorite scientific observation tool. And they're pretty strong. So they're so strong that they have a bit of a field effectively outside of the phone itself, strong enough to pick up metal objects and things like a bunch of washers, nails, or even whole bags of nails, keychains, and I even had a small wrench that worked, and an Apple Pencil, which of course has a piece of metal in it for the iPad's magnet, that worked, and a really, really big Allen key. It's made of metal, and it can pick it up. This magnet is for real. So just had to share that, a little proof from what I was talking about from the last video. Again, I'll link that below. Still forming all of my thoughts, but man, this thing has really distracted me from the P30 Pro I've been using. That review is coming up as well, alongside the RetroTech Episode 1 on the original Game Boy. It's a good time to be a video nerd. Either way, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Okay, so maybe I underestimated it because it is the price. Okay, firstly, the price. The price is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, like 1,200 or something, was it? Crazy. I don't know how much that would be in pounds, but pretty much similar price. But I didn't realize how strong the magnet was. That was surprising, and a very good feature too. But it just means that it doesn't open as easily as you wouldn't want it to. And it nicely closes with a solid, yep, which is perfect. I like that feature. And the additional touchscreen feature on the front after you've closed it is another nice feature which I like about that phone. I don't know whether to call it a phone or a tablet. I call it a phonelet, or yeah, whatever. It's a mix of both, basically. And the only problem is the line in the middle, the crease, would get in the way when you're watching something. Or, well, it wouldn't bother you as much. But the one thing that will bother you is the little lip. They call it a lip, which is basically where the camera is. It's kind of like if you have a Samsung Galaxy Edge, you have a convenient way of calling contacts, which is like a little gray edge feature. It's similar to this, but it has a bigger like lip, which will block part of your view when watching YouTube videos or Netflix or whatever. So that is a bummer, which I didn't really like. But apart from that, the rest of the features were nice. I mean, I need to look more into this because he didn't go through every feature of that phone, so may have to look into that. But I did see his previous video of him first revealing that phone, and yeah, it also seems very chunky, which I don't like. Yeah, it's quite, once you close it, and it will be quite annoying when you see it in when you feel it in your pocket. When you put it in your pocket and it's closed, it would be annoying when it's that chunky. But maybe you'll get used to it. I don't know. You don't know unless you have one, really. But yeah, I need to look into this more, like about the memory, the camera, all the other features that it consists of, and any new features that it consists of as well. So yeah, maybe I might look into that later on. And I'm glad it comes with the Samsung earbuds as well, which is a very nice touch. The packaging was just ridiculous. I mean, why? Like box upon box upon box. Like seriously, is that really needed? But yeah, that was just my thoughts on this new foldable phone. This is just something completely new, so I had to watch this. Like, have you ever heard of a touchscreen phone that can fold? That's just next level technology right there, man. Technology's developing nowadays, man. Seriously. We should be privileged to be alive in these few years actually. Because you never know what else they might invent. They're always inventing new things, but still, technology is always developing, man. Every single day. But anyways, I hope you guys liked my reaction. Please smash that like button. Give me a subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And I'll catch you guys on my next reaction video. Peace out.